Hello, it's the Storytime Yoga lady, and today's story is Lester the Lion. Lester the lion was walking in the African savanna. He looked up at the powerful, hot, yellow sun. He noticed that his pride of goddesses had caught a zebra. He let out a mighty roar and ran towards his pride to join in the feast. After eating, he shook his golden mane. Then he and his goddesses took refuge in the shade of an acacia tree. Soon after, the sun began to set, creating a fire sky of reds, oranges, and yellows. Darkness followed, revealing a magnificent sky of brightly twinkling stars. He closed his eyes, stuck out his tongue, and released a satisfying yawn. Lester and his goddesses peacefully slumbered in unity. Okay, now let's do some yoga poses that go with the story. Are you ready?
So today's story was about Lester the lion, and a lion is a big wild cat. So we're going to start in a seated position. If you have a bolster like this, you can sit on it or a pillow, or you can just sit on the ground, on your carpet, your floor, your yoga mat, and just come into a comfortable seated position like crisscross applesauce. Place your hands onto your knees, and since Lester is a big cat, we're going to do some seated cats and cows. So the first thing we're going to do is place our hands onto our knees, and I want you to lift your heart up, look up at the ceiling, take a big breath in, and then exhale as you let your arms get nice and long. Tuck your chin, pull your belly button back. Inhale, this is a seated cow. Exhaling into a seated cat. Now this time when you come into your cow, let me hear you moo. Moo. Very good. Now, cat. Meow. Let me hear your cow. Moo. Come into your cat. Meow. Very good. All right, now just come with a nice long spine. Let the top of your head reach up as you sit comfortably. Lester looked at the powerful hot yellow sun. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna fire up our sun right here, our fire in the center of your belly. And we're gonna do some twist in our belly. So we're still seated. If you're getting tired of sitting this way, feel free to switch the cross of your legs. Very good. Take a breath in as you reach up. And now as you exhale, turn to your right. Place your left hand on your right knee and your right hand on your bolster or your mat. Now inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, pull your belly button towards your back as you twist. Now tug a little bit with the left hand on your right knee and press down on the earth with that hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen, and this time when you exhale, come all the way out. Inhale, reaching out and up. And now exhale, twist to the other side. So now place your left hand on your bolster or your mat and your right hand on your left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Now pull your belly button back and exhale, twisting. Inhale, lengthen, tug a little bit on your knee. Exhale, lengthen, push down a little bit on your bolster or your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, slowly unwind. Inhale, reaching out and up. Exhale your hands to the center line of your body for one more round of seated cow and cat. Moo. Meow. And then come to your neutral spine. and soften. Great job. Now we're going to stand up. So in the story, Lester the lion noticed his goddesses had caught some dinner. So we're going to do a goddess pose. So you want to open your legs wide, not too wide, don't get too crazy, not too close together, just a little wider than your body. Turn your toes out so they're going out away and your heels are pointed in. There you go. Take your hands to your thighs, bend your knees and kind of press them out so that they're going towards your pinky toe. Now, take your tailbone and shine it straight down. Now take your arms up. Now take your arms into a goalpost or cactus your arms, not like this, like this. Pinch your shoulder blades together. That's your goddess pose. Inhale, come up, reach up, and then exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do that a couple times. Pressing palms together. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale into your goddess. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reaching up, exhaling into your goddess. Now pinch your shoulder blades together. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take a breath. Now shake your legs out. Yeah, shake them out. Very good. Bend your knees. Nice. All right. Good job. In the story, Lester made out a mighty roar. So we're gonna roar. And when we roar, we're gonna have our claws ready. Take a breath in. Roar. Straighten your legs. Inhale up. Roar. Your turn. Inhale. Let me hear ya. Good job. Lester let out that powerful roar. He's very powerful. And we're gonna embrace our power by seeing how well we can balance. So place your hands on your hips, look down at your feet and kind of make sure they're both nice and grounded. Have your toes facing towards me. Good job. Now pull your belly button back as though your belly button's going towards your back. Don't hold your breath. Now shift your weight to your right foot. Lift your left knee up. Now take your left arm out. Good balancing. Press down on your big toe of your standing foot. Keep that left foot flexed. Good job. And now let's do the other side. Ground your feet down. Pull that belly button in. Lift that left leg. And twist it over. Good job. If you're feeling like a really, really powerful lion, you can try that with your legs straight. If you want, you can even take your peace fingers around the big toe. So right peace fingers around left toe. And you can try it with a straight leg. Very good. Oh my. Now what if you keep tumbling? Go next to a wall. So let's embrace a little more of Lester's power and become very mighty and powerful. So open your legs nice and wide. Now lift your right toes and turn them towards the short edge of your mat. And keep your left toes facing me. Take your arms up shoulder height. Now let your arm muscles hug your arm bones. Good job. Reach your fingertips in opposition. Pretend somebody has your right wrist and somebody has your left wrist and they're pulling you apart. Sink down on that right knee. Now, if you see that your knee is going too far from your ankle, wiggle those toes forward so you get that knee right over your ankle. There you go. Now, if you want, arm muscles hug those arm bones, you can look over your right fingertips. Now, inhale your arms up, lift those right toes, turn them towards the long edge of your mat, and take your hands to your heart center. Lift your left toes, turn them to the short edge of your mat. Bend that knee and sink into your warrior two on the other side. Now again, make sure your ankle's under your knee. Arm muscles, hug those arm bones. Gaze over your left fingertips. Press that knee towards your pinky toe. Inhale as you straighten up, lift those toes, and bring hands to heart center. Now let me hear you roar. Roar! Good job. Very powerful. So after Lester and his goddesses finished their dinner, they went to rest. So let's come down onto our mat. We still want to keep that fire nice and strong in our bellies. Line up your knees with your hip bones, your ankles with your knees. Your feet are on the mat. Place your hands on your knees. Good job. Now pull that belly button towards your spine and sink back just a itty bitty bit. Very good. Now take your hands underneath your thighs, lift up one foot. Take a breath in, and when you let it go, you can place that foot down. Take a breath in, lifting the other foot up. Hold it there. Now take a breath in and sit it down. Sit up, tuck your chin and give yourself a hug. Roll yourself up, and let's try this again. This is called the boat pose. Place your hands underneath your thighs, right underneath there. Good job. Sit back a little bit. Now you can just do one leg at a time again, or you can try to bring both legs up and try not to rock back too far like this. Stay up. There you go. Maybe you want to straighten your legs up. Maybe you want to keep them bent, but you want to let go. Maybe you want to straighten them up and let go. Wherever you are, plant your feet down and give yourself another hug. Good job. So now we're going to stand back up again, but don't stand right up. Let's have some fun getting there. So take your hands and place them underneath your knees. So take your fingertips underneath the little creases in your knees, okay? And I want you to rock back and roll, rock back and roll, rock back and then roll. Press off the ground and stand up. Good job. Oh, try it again. Yes. Good job. It's nighttime and Lester looked up at the twinkling stars in the sky. So we're going to do the star pose. So kind of like the goddess pose, you're going to open wide, not too wide, just a little wider than your body. Take your heels in and your toes out again. Bring your hands to heart center. Press your palms together and reach up. And this time, lift your heart up towards the sky. Open your arms wide and spread your fingers wide. Look up. Take a breath in and then exhale your hands back to heart center. Pressing palms together. Inhale, reaching up. Open up. Lift that beautiful heart up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And let me hear you roar. Roar. Good job. Lion's breath. We're going to take a breath in, and when we exhale, we're going to stick our tongue out and open our eyes really wide. So we'll look like this. I hope you brushed your teeth today. Okay? Take a breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Do that again. Inhale. And now take a breath in and let me hear a mighty roar. Good job. And at the end, Lester and his goddesses slept in unity. And that's like yoga, to unite, and we're all together in this. So let's lay down onto our mats. So come down onto your mat and place your hands on the mat on both sides of your body. Pick up one foot and then the other, straighten one leg and then the other, and just hang out here. If you're feeling tight back here and you have to be like this, or if your knees are bent, that's okay, as long as your feet are facing coming up to the sky. Take another breath and let it go. Now let your knees bend, and then gently place one foot and then the other foot onto the mat. Make your legs nice and long. Let your feet just fall out. Place the backs of your hands on the earth or the floor. Take a big breath in. Let it go. And close your eyes. Now make yourself long on your mat. Reach your fingers and toes in opposition. So your hands are over your head. You're reaching. Take a breath in, and then exhale as you float your arms down. Come to your knees. Roll over to one side of your body. And then push yourself up into a seat. Take your hands to prayer as you come back into a comfortable seat. Inhale, reaching out and up. Exhaling as you take your thumbs to your forehead or third eye. May your thoughts be wise. Inhale, reaching out and up. Exhaling as you place your thumbs onto your lips. May your words be kind. Inhale, reaching out and up. Exhaling as you place your thumbs in front of your heart. May you have peace in your heart. Remember to always be nice, even when nobody is watching. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in Storytime Yoga.